Well, good evening everybody. Thank you for joining me back on the channel. It is the first adventure, the first great railway adventure I should say, of 2026, and I'm here at a frosty and freezing Birmingham International station. I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and no, don't worry, it's not to fly off to some warmer climes. Tonight we are jumping on the Caledonian Sleeper through towards Dunkeld and Birnam on the inaugural stop at Birmingham International Airport. I just love the sleeper services that we have in the UK. Just love the fact that you can leave the bustling metropolises of London, get your head down, enjoy something in the club lounge, and then you wake up in the majesty of the Scottish Highlands. It is just absolutely perfect. So tonight we're going to be heading for Dunkeld and Birnam. I'm absolutely looking forward to this. We'll do a room tour. I'm in a classic solo. We'll see what the fuss is about, but let's go and get checked in and head for Scotland. We've left plenty of time here at Birmingham International, so we're not in a hurry, but let's take a leisurely stroll upstairs to see how our train is getting on. Well, in true railway fashion, there is already a delay on this train tonight. It's an unavoidable delay, unfortunately, due to somebody being hit. It's not a nice thing on the railway. It's an inevitability of the open infrastructure we've got. It's not a nice thing, but it's just, it happens sometimes. I'm still here in the concourse. The train, when I last checked about 5 minutes ago, has not left Euston yet. So that should have left Euston at 21:15, so it's probably going to be about an hour late already. I've just actually been accosted by a representative. I don't think it's of Caledonian Sleeper, but it's somebody who's hosting the opening event tonight, and just saw the t-shirt. Lovely t-shirt, by the way. You know, I can tell you where to get him at the end of this video, but he saw the t-shirt, assumed I was working for Caledonian Sleeper, and wanted me to let me in to start the opening party for tonight. So we're going to pop in the first class lounge later on, hopefully with the welcoming party. But yes, so far we don't know when we're going to be leaving, so I'll update you as soon as I can. So there is just a little update here, guys. As you can see, I've actually managed to blank myself into the first class lounge at Birmingham International. Credit to the Avanti staff here. Owing to the severe lateness of the Caledonian Sleeper tonight, they've extended their offer to all Caledonian guests. So I used my jolly charm and I managed to get in, so I'm not really going to complain here. We've been advised it'll be here around about 23:30, so hopefully we'll make some time up. If not, then we'll just arrive a little bit later in Dunkeld and Birnam in the morning. But for now, I'm going to enjoy myself a coffee and wait for the train to arrive. As we grab another coffee, there's a little update provided by the Caledonian Sleeper staff.
First and foremost, I'm Dale Williams, Head of Operations for Caledonian Sleeper, and I'm joined by a number of senior colleagues from the business. Thank you all for coming. I guess some people in the room might not even be aware that this is the first for us. Maybe you all are. This is a really important day for us. This is the first change to the Caledonian Sleeper timetable in 36 years, where we're introducing Birmingham International to our network. So this has been 4.5 years in the planning, with a little pause in the middle. But yeah, 4.5 years of planning. It's a really important day for us. So we've got VIPs here tonight. We've got people from local bodies that have come to see the train away, and of course we've got our fare-paying guests, and it's great to see you all. This certainly wasn't how we envisaged the first night of Birmingham International. I think most of you in the room have probably got an idea that there's something going on by now, especially if you look at the screen, you'll see a large number of cancelled and delayed trains. What I can tell you is the railway is now open. We were the first train to leave London after the railway opened, but we are currently around 45 minutes late, which is obviously unfortunate given the pomp and ceremony that we've tried to create around tonight's event. We're probably going to lose a little bit more time on the way as well, just because of congestion and backlog of traffic. So I do want to say thanks to the Avanti guys here. They've been brilliant in giving us access to the lounge. That wasn't planned. Thank you very much to the Avanti guys. They've been really, really welcoming for us. You're in the best place, you're in the warm. There's plenty of refreshments if you want them. Again, thanks to Avanti for that. If you need anything from us, you want to ask any questions of Caledonian Sleeper, there are plenty of us. Please come and ask. Please come and talk to us. And when we know the train is getting nearer, we'll make sure that you all know, and we'll take you down to the platform and get you on. And apologies for any disruption this caused you. We'll do our best to catch it up during the night for those of you that are getting on the train.
Not long after this, it's time to head for Platform 1, as our train had gone through Rugby and would be here with us shortly. As we are heading for Dunkeld, we need to be in the Inverness portion, which is located towards the front. So let's head down the platform.
We are sorry that the 2047 Avanti West Coast service to Crewe is delayed. This is due to a shortage of...
In the distance, there seems to be something special happening. So let's go and take a look. An amazing Scottish fanfare plays as we see the white lights in the distance of the train on the approach to the station. This welcomes the Caledonian Sleeper into Birmingham International for the very first time. Our cabin for this evening's journey is berth number 7, located in Coach Care. So let's jump on board and get settled in for tonight's historic journey.
Yeah, not too bad. Number 7 is that way.
K7.
Yeah.
What's your surname?
Jones.
Jones. Perfect. Here you are.
Brilliant. Perfect. Thank you.
Key card in hand, let's see what our classic solo room looks like.
So this is the point in the video where you're starting to get ready for bed, put your PJs on, get the hot water bottle, get the cocoa on, and I start blithering on about ensuring that you like and subscribe on my social medias. Well, please do so. It would really help benefit the channel and push this great content out to more people. As I pinned a post on Facebook, and I will share the links again, I have set up a Buy Me a Coffee page, which is in its infancy at the minute. So the next blog on that will go live either tonight or tomorrow about the adventures I've done over the last couple of days heading for Scotland. Please also do like and share the YouTube channel, because once this video goes live, if you smashed that notification bell, it will then give you instant notification that this video is ready to watch. Also ensure that you like TikTok, where there's a lot more short form content. Pick one, choose one, or just pick them all and just hit and smash those like buttons. Tell you what, man, that was absolutely fantastic earlier on. It was well worth the wait. The fanfare and the bagpipes to welcome the train, it was just absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at our standard solo room for tonight and see what you get included in with the room.
So, each room comes with a privacy blind that is operated as shown. There is a substantial wash basin with both hot and cold water running. Please note that this is not drinking water, so 2 bottles of water are provided at the top of the bottom bunk. Towels are also provided, as well as a rubbish bin. A full-length mirror is provided, which is a really nice touch. A control panel is located at the head of the bottom bunk, which includes a reading light, room temperature control, as well as the main room light with dimmer switch and a USB socket. At the foot of the bunk, there are further controls including 2 USB and 2 3-pin plug sockets, a host attendant call button to request room service, and also a button for the window light. There are also storage places for your devices whilst they're charging. When I first entered the room, there were an array of items laid out on the bed. This included 2 complimentary sleep kits, including a tartan-coloured sleep mask with earplugs. Also on the bed was an in-room food and drink service menu, which included some of the best things that Scotland has to offer. But the best thing was the white envelope. Inside was a custom-designed Birmingham postcard that was made specifically for this journey tonight. This was an absolutely fantastic touch. Now that we have done a room tour, I fancy taking a trip to the club lounge car and seeing what all the fuss is about.
Thank you.
As we enter the club car, it just looks fantastic. The decor and relaxed atmosphere helps you wind down for the evening whilst you're being whisked away to a far-flung destination. It is just absolutely perfect. Of course, it wouldn't be right not to try something from the menu.
My mum will be. I don't know.
Even if it was for research purposes. It's time to head for bed. But before I do, I must remember to fill in the breakfast card and hang it on the door handle. Standard passengers have a limited offering, but there is an option with a small upcharge to get something more substantial for breakfast brought to your room. I think it's time to go to bed. Today has been absolutely fantastic. It's been a bit draining. I'm a bit tired. The beer certainly helped. That'll send me to sleep. I'll see you all bright and early at Dunkeld and Birnam. Hopefully, some nice breakfast. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Well, we have made it to Scotland. Just then, there is a knock at the door and our breakfast has arrived. The sleeper attendant also informs us that we haven't made much time overnight, but credit to the staff, they kept us informed throughout the journey.
And then it will be Dunkeld. So real time is showing us at exported moment, but it might possibly be before that. But I will come back before we arrive to make sure that I see you.
Perfect.
Is that all right?
Yeah, brilliant. No worries, thank you.
So this is the main breakfast offering if you're in a standard cabin. As you can see there, you'll get your hot drink or cold drink depending on what you've ticked on the sheet. And there'll also be some milk, some sugar. You also do get a little porridge bar as well, which I think is quite good. But as you see, I've got the honey there because I've actually paid for porridge, so I've got some extra. But yeah, the little handy carry case is what you get as a standard class passenger.
Just as I was enjoying myself, we arrive into Dunkeld and Birnam and head out into a Scottish wintry scene to begin the day's great railway adventures.
So we've made it. We're at Dunkeld and Birnam station. I'm not going to lie, it is absolutely freezing here. There's ice everywhere. You can see the steam is just rising from me, and I've not even had my coffee yet. The coffee's there on the boil. Well, it looks like it's on the boil because it is so cold here. But I don't mind that because I'm at this absolutely fantastic railway station. I'm going to have my porridge, have my coffee, get myself warmed up. We're going to head on the 7:33 back towards Stirling and into Glasgow. So I've got a bit of time. I'll do a wander up and down the platform. I'll let you see what Dunkeld and Birnam station looks like over the bridge. It looks absolutely spectacular. Be nice if the sun was just coming in the background because I think that would just make for a really nice shot. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. The one quirky thing I do actually like, though, is the fact that you've got all of the different stop car markers all the way down the platform. So especially the Inverness platform. So far down, you've got the markers for ScotRail, but if you go right to the very end of the platform, you've got the sleeper marker, and I do love the fact that they denoted the sleeper as a double Z. I just find that quite funny and quite cool. So for now, this is the end of this video. I'm hoping you've enjoyed it. It has been a bit of a whistle-stop tour. It was a bit rushed getting on purely with how late we were running. It was a bit rushed this morning. I didn't realise we're actually arriving into Dunkeld and Birnam, so I had to quickly chuck all my stuff into the bag and run. But nevertheless, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, as I normally do, with a sleeper service, and even just a general train adventure as well. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're going 1 stop, 10 stop, or you're travelling to another country. Jump on a train, you can have some fantastic railway adventures, create some memories, and they'll last a lifetime. For now, I'm going to leave you here at Dunkeld and Birnam in the company of the Icelands called. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, which won't be long because we're going to be visiting the Pontefract line between Knockley and Goole, where the service gets barely 1 train a day each way. I'm looking forward to that. It's another, not least used line, but it's another rural line that's got a minimal service, and I'm looking forward to filming that. Take care, guys. Bye for now.